Number 5. The Lunar Wolves. The Lunar Wolves were the 16th Space Marine Legion raised by the Emperor of Mankind on Terra at the dawn of the Great Crusade in the late 30th millennium. After the Emperor discovered the Legion's Primarch Horus on the world of Thonia and gave him command of the Lunar Wolves, Horus went on to lead the 16th Legion in earning thousands of battle honours over the span of the 200 standard years of the Great Crusade. Few other legions could match their achievements, and of those that could, few could rival the 16th Legion for their brightness with which their victories shone. Spread across hundreds of expeditionary fleets and on countless battlefields, the Lunar Wolves broke the enemies of the Imperium and pushed the Great Crusade forwards. Number 4. The Mantis Warriors. The Mantis Warriors, originally known as the Mantis Legion, is a loyalist Space Marine chapter believed to have been founded as part of the 8th founding in 598 M35. Created to help relieve the White Scars in monitoring and countering the many threats harboured by the Maelstrom Warpstorm in the Ultima Segmentum. The Mantis Warriors eventually were ordered by the High Lords of Terra to become part of an alliance of 3 Space Marine chapters known as the Maelstrom Warders, which also included the Astral Claws, the Charnel Guard and the Lamenters. The Mantis Warriors held guardianship over the stellar region of the Maelstrom Zone known as the Endymion Cluster that contained a large number of human-settled feral and feudal worlds. Number 3. The Minotaurs. The Minotaurs are a loyalist Space Marine chapter whose actual origins and founding remain unknown. The Space Marine formation by this name at large in the Imperium today appears to bear little resemblance to accounts of its past. That there existed a loyalist Space Marine chapter called the Minotaurs, created during the cursed 21st founding of the 36th millennium, is not widely contested in the Imperial record. But whether or not it is the same as the chapter bearing the name that took part in the suppression of the Macarian heresy in the opening decades of the 41st millennium, and the same chapter that would later go on to play a crucial and bloody role in the Badab War and the Orpheum War, is not so certain. The Minotaurs possess a reputation for being unusually xenophobic Astartes, even for the Imperium, as well as often unreliable combatants who do not work well with other Imperial military units. Number 2. The Night Lord Legion. The Night Lords were originally the 8th Legion of Space Marines created during the first founding, and became one of the 9 traitor legions of Chaos Space Marines that betrayed the Emperor of Mankind during the Horus Heresy of the 31st millennium. They do not worship any of the 4 Chaos Gods individually, but acknowledge them equally in the form of Chaos Undivided, as they ruthlessly spread terror and fear amongst the galaxy's inhabitants. The Night Lords are experts in the use of terror tactics to win battles and demoralise their foes before the main combat even begins. And finally, number 1, a little out of left field, the Rainbow Warriors chapter. The Rainbow Warriors are a loyalist Space Marine chapter and alleged successor chapter of the Ultramarines. Raised during an unknown founding, there is almost no further mention of this obscure chapter in official Imperial records. The chapter's homeworld is called Prism, Its current chapter status is also unknown.